Let's talk about what's happening between Donald Trump and Canada. Things are getting tense. In a recent NBC News interview, Trump said he'd impose a 25% tariff on Canada unless they close the border. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau wasn't silent about it. He pushed back, saying Trump's promise to make life better for Americans doesn't add up if tariffs make everything more expensive. But before we get into the details, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for your support. And Trudeau's not wrong. The U.S. gets a lot from Canada: cars, machinery, aluminum, wood, and more. A 25% tariff on those goods would mean higher prices for us because tariffs aren't paid by the foreign country. They're paid by the companies importing the goods. Those companies aren't going to eat the cost. They'll pass it on to consumers. So instead of punishing Canada, these tariffs would end up hurting Americans. Trump claims this is about stopping drugs from coming across the border. But here's the reality. U.S. Customs seized 21,000 pounds of fentanyl at the Mexican border last year. From Canada, just 43 pounds. Despite that, Trump is willing to risk a trade war with one of our closest allies over an issue that's not nearly as serious as he's making it seem. But instead of rethinking his approach, Trump mocked Trudeau by calling him the governor of the great state of Canada. That's not how you treat a key partner. And let's not forget, Canada outperforms the U.S. in several areas like life expectancy, crime rates, and cost of living. Maybe Trump should think twice before talking down to them. The bigger problem here is how this affects Americans. Tariffs mean higher prices on everything from cars to groceries. We've been down this road before. During Trump's first trade war, American farmers suffered so much that taxpayers had to bail them out. Now he's ready to repeat the same mistake. Not because it's good policy, but because admitting he's wrong would hurt his pride. For Trump, changing course feels like weakness, and he's not willing to do it, even if it means hurting the people he promised to help. What's especially frustrating is that Trump campaigned on lowering costs and criticized Democrats for inflation. Now, he's making decisions that will drive prices even higher, showing a complete disregard for the promises he made. In the end, tariffs like these don't solve anything. A trade war with Canada will only harm the U.S., raising costs, straining alliances, and disrupting our economy. Instead of creating unnecessary conflicts, we should be working with our allies. Unfortunately, Trump seems more focused on protecting his image than on doing what's best for the country. And if these tariffs happen, it's Americans who will pay the price. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.